Hi, welcome to the Truth Be Told Tarot channel, where I use my gifts of connection with spirit to bring truthful and healing messages through the cards. This channel is not for those who are faint of heart. It's only for those who are looking for truthful guidance, wisdom, healing, and clarity, because we go straight to the heart of the matter, and that can be pretty triggering for some. So yes, to me, tarot is simply a tool used to interpret the language of spirit, and I'm simply the messenger for spirit. So only take what resonates. The messages could come out differently and be interpreted in so many different ways. It could be like roles reversed, literal, physical, or metaphorical, physical, spiritual, what have you. So yeah, like I said, take only what resonates with you, apply it to your story, and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? All right, let's get started. We're going to be doing water signs. So we're going to start with Cancer. So let's see what's going on for you this month, Cancer, for the month of August. It's already past like the first week of August, and I had a lot of personal life events happening that time, so I just like had to step away from certain duties and really just take care of business, and now I'm back. So I'm just gonna knock these out for you so that you can really get some nice messages for whatever is gonna come out for you in August. Yeah, or whatever. It doesn't have to be nice messages, but hopefully they're nice messages. Those are my absolute favorite to read for. So, all right, for the month of August, what is coming out for my lovely Cancers? Cancer, what is coming out for you this month of August? All right. Oh, okay, we got two cards. We'll just stick them together. All right, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're receiving a lot right now, and you're not quite sure where your life is going. We're just going to actually keep this out, and it was reversed. So I don't always do reversals, but sometimes I'm really called to do reversals. So these two are kind of like coupled together. So you have been working really hard to achieve something, Cancer. You have been wanting to level up in life. You are wanting to take the next step in life. It's like you're ready to come together with the people that you love and adore. You are ready to basically commit to on the next level. Because you see here, you've got the Ten of Wands and then you got the Three of Cups. And even though it's in reversal, basically what it feels like is you're working really, really hard to stay connected with those that you care about, to have fun with those you care about. It's like you're doing all this work to achieve a certain level of social congruity or social meshness, or bringing people together around you that you love and want to celebrate, but it feels like a lot of work. It feels like a lot of work, and it's kind of exhausting. It's like an uphill battle for you a little bit. So, but you've been really working hard to do that. This could be like, I'll give you just an example. Like if you're wanting to get married, like think about that. Planning a marriage is a lot of work. And so if you think about like, what does marriage do? It literally takes two families and makes one family. So it's like you're literally tying people together with what you want is to bring people together in some sort of event, in some sort of like fashion, in some sort of situation. You want to bring the people you love together to celebrate. And probably the reason why this is reversed is because it feels like a lot of work, and you're kind of asking yourself, was it really worth it? Is this what I really want? Like, you know, we think we know what we want, but then when we actually get it, sometimes it was sort of like, oh, okay, well, whatever, like nothing really changed or whatever. I'm going to pull clarity cards on this because I'm curious to see like further messages. Also, another message that came through with this for you, Cancer, is in the month of August, you could be really, I just heard like roommate in my head. Like those kinds of situations where it's like the people you're around, you want to connect with them on an emotional level. You want everybody to get along. You want to have congruent relationships. You want to have harmonious relationships. You want to party. You want to have fun. You're tired of just being like, you know, feeling like all work and no play. Like, it's time to play. It's time for people to just like get over themselves and party with you. You know what I mean? Like, you're ready to raise your cup up in the air, but it almost feels like you're kind of dumping your emotions continuously into the situation. And like the reason, like whenever I see cups reversed, I just see like the emotions or the emotional energy being poured out onto the floor. So that's what I see, is like these cups are just kind of being poured out onto the floor for you, Cancer, where it's like all this effort is feeling slightly futile, but it's something you really, really want. So yeah, okay, let's pull some clarity cards. And if you hear any strange noises in the background, my puppy is pacing. Well, he was pacing. He's wondering what I'm doing and he wants to be involved, but I don't want him to knock over the camera or chew on the cards. So we'll just keep him at a safe distance. Isn't that right? Yeah. He's settled down a little bit, so that's good. Maybe you feel a bit restless. Maybe you've been feeling restless. Maybe you've been working really hard to like feel like you're having fun again. And like you've been giving and like you've been giving a lot, and are you receiving? That's what I want to know, is you've been giving a lot, but have you been receiving in a balanced manner? Have you been getting as much as you've been giving? Do you need to balance that out? Are you giving as much as you're getting? Because see what I mean? Like, that's why I have the little message at the beginning, is to tell people like, yeah, the roles could be reversed. This could be you, Cancer, not giving enough to a situation in a balanced manner. But it also could be that other people aren't giving it to you in a balanced manner. Three of Cups can also be, especially reversed, can be like third party situations. So like external, there's an outside influence that's influencing your relationships right now. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say messing up the harmony, but it just feels like a lot of work, like more work than it should, to get people to freaking cooperate. That's what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I just got an intuitive message for you to watch your gut health. Watch your health, watch your gut health, watch what you eat. Make sure it's balanced, not eating too much, not eating too much, making sure to eat enough. Stick to more fruits and vegetables and fresh things, non-processed things. Stay away from meats and cheeses as much as possible, or at least reduce the amount. That is an intuitive message that I just got. Also, in regards to this section of cards here, this could simply be, if you're haven't experienced anything negative as far as like the harmonies of your relationships, then this could just simply be you working hard to have a great time with people around you. So it could be like a positive thing where it's like, yeah, you know, you worked hard to make this event happen. You worked hard to bring these people together. You worked hard to create this harmonious life or friendships or family, whatever situation. So it could go either way. If it's a negative thing, which is, you know, would be the card reversed, like it's being shown here, then it's like there's still a struggle. There's still like an emotional lack. Like you don't feel like it's as emotionally fulfilling as you wanted it to be. Or maybe what you're feeling is like after the party, have you ever heard of like the like I don't know the proper term, but it's like convention blues or event blues. Basically after like a big event or a big convention or a big party or a vacation, like after you've had like so much fun and you've done all this work to plan this big thing and you've done this big thing, it's like all of a sudden when it's done and over with, it's sort of like you go back to normal life and you get kind of depressed, like because it's like you were in go mode and go and party mode for so long that it's like, okay, now what? And it's sort of boring and can feel a bit boring. But honestly, I feel like for you Cancers, you have been waiting for a moment to rest. Like you have secretly been waiting for a moment to rest. That's what this card is about, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about after dealing with something heavy, taking a rest. Now, this heavy thing can be heartbreak, but also this heavy thing could simply be just like planning for a big event, or planning for a huge change, or planning something with someone, or dealing with somebody, and it feels like an emotional burden. Like it feels like heavy. You're carrying a lot, like up this hill. So it's like after that, you're going to need to rest. Like I just saw this image of like this woman carrying these brooms all the way up to this mountaintop, and at the mountaintop there's a tower, and then she has to climb that tower, and then at the top of the tower, then she can rest in this nice bed. Something that I'm seeing here as well is the spider webs. The spider webs are pulling my attention close. So when I see spider webs, I think of receiving the abundance, receiving the blessings, allowing things to come to you. Because how does a spider hunt? They don't go out and they don't like stab the thing they want to kill and drag it home. No, they make a web and they wait. They find an opportune place to make their web, and then they sit and wait. So they wait for the opportunity to come to them. That is what is you're being asked for in this moment right now. Like I'm almost feeling like this is like beginning of August, and this is like the middle of August, which was kind of what we're approaching right now, and then the end of August. So I'm just going to read it that way. So yeah, whatever event you just like went through, whether it's a specific person or event, place, job, home thing, family thing, whatever, you apply it to your life as you see fit, because, you know, I'm reading for the collective out there, and there's a lot of scenarios for different people. But either way, you're going to feel like you need to rest afterwards, whether you want to or not, whether it feels like, you know, event blues or vacation blues after you've like had a lot of fun or not. It's like, you know, you're being called to take it easy, take a rest, and allow the fruits of your labors to come to you. You don't need to like keep trying or keep doing. Like you've done all the work that you can do. You've carried all of your things up the mountain, and now it's time to put them down and rest. You've done the work, Cancer. You've done the work, and now it's time to wait for it to come to you. This Five of Pentacles over here is a bit concerning. I feel like this is kind of what you're walking away from. Like you are realizing that you have been working your ass off, and you're kind of done doing that, especially for other people. And you're like, you're kind of like realizing you need to go within, you need to, you know, go be in your own energy and allow people to come to you rather than you constantly doing the work for people. People need to do some work for you. So, you know, the space is being taken care of for this woman while she rests. She can hang her hat up at the end of the day and just rest. I also see this smoke here, and I get the message that you need to clean your space. You need to clean your house. You need to get rid of the junk that's in there. You need to sage your rooms. You need to like put some smelly candles around and just like really get some fresh energy in your home. That's what I'm, especially the bedroom. Bedroom needs some fresh energy, whether that's like new sheets, redecorating, different color scheme, or even just a simple candle, or just saging the room. There needs to be an energy cleanse in your home, and especially the place where you sleep and rest, so that you can rest more. Because you're walking away from this feeling of guilt, this feeling of lack, this feeling of being left out in the cold, this feeling of like, will I ever have enough? You're walking away from that, Cancer. You are, I just heard home, like, I felt, oh my gosh, this card is not usually read this way, but I just got this message that these people are literally running to their home, like their new home, and their home is like welcoming and inviting and warm, and you know, there's already a fire going and somebody's already in there like with the meal ready for them to go. Like, it's time for you to come home. It's time for you to go home. It's time for you to be at home and enjoy your home. Like, you have a home, you're having a home, you're being given a home. Like, that's what I really feel like, is you are coming out of the cold and feeling like Like, when will I be able to rest? When will I be able to not be freezing and being out in the elements? Like, when can I feel like sheltered and at peace and just like yours, like this is mine, and like just feeling comforted in your home? So this is going to be, I feel, very, very connected to allowing the blessings to come to you with the spider webs, and also to listen to your intuition. Whenever I see a cat, which, I mean, there's cats in every single one of these, but I'm really feeling like the cat is like leading the way in a way, and using your inner light to guide you to where you need to be. Don't be afraid to step out into the cold a little bit as far as the direction that you're being called to go. These people are being called home. And that's where you're going. You are going home, whether that's home in your heart space, an actual physical home, something like that. You are being called to your destiny. Wow, that just took a big turn, Cancer. This got a lot more deep than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be pretty, I mean, there's no major arcana here, but you've got some pretty heavy hitting cards. The fact that you've got like 3, 4, 5, your life is progressing. You have finished a cycle, like tens, okay? Tens are the end of a cycle. Just think about it, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it like repeats just in a bigger quantity. So you are at the end of a cycle, and you are starting a new cycle. And this is saying, give to yourself, take time to rest, and come home to your own heart and listen to the inner guidance, the inner wisdom, the intuition, your instincts, your inner light. Follow that all the way home, because that is where you're going. You are on the path of destiny. If you are watching this reading, you are on your path of destiny. Even if it feels confusing, even if it feels like nobody's, like everybody's against you and nobody's with you, people are with you. You have done the work. You have planted this. You have done the things. You've taught yourself to fish. You have, I don't know why that came out, but it's time for you to take a rest and allow things to come to you, because you are already on that journey out of the cold. You are changing your story, and it's for the better. So do not worry about the next phase of your life, because Spirit has it for you. Spirit has it. This is about trust. This is about having faith. This is about allowing a big, big, big month of allowing whatever is going to come next to unfold. And while you're allowing, take time to rest and follow your inner guidance. And whatever that means to you for following your inner guidance, you know, sometimes people need to meditate to feel their inner guidance, or walking meditations, or be out in nature, or reading books, or just spending time on their own. Like, for this, I see meditation, rest, relaxation, taking naps, like sleeping, allowing yourself to sleep as much as you want. That's what you need to really rest and recuperate, and really feel that web of your destiny being woven, and allowing the blessings to come to you. You've done enough work, okay? All right, Cancer, let's go ahead, and I'm going to read a Mindful Collective Daily Affirmations card for you. I love this deck. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am a sucker for gilded edges of anything. So, all right, let's see what is going to come out for you. And the wonderful thing about these affirmation cards is they seriously, you can take the affirmation and apply it to your life, especially this month of August. And did I say October? I hope I've been saying August, because this is for August 2022. I feel something might be happening in October, Cancer. Maybe just keep that in the back of your mind, and let me know in October if anything goes down for you. A big blessing coming in. A home or a move or some news of something that's pretty major in October. All right. Affirmation for Cancer. Okay, I was told to bring this one out. Oh, and there's two. Wow. And look at this. Oh, wow, you've got two of the same pictures, and look at what she's doing. She is resting. Her eyes are closed. She's in fetal position. She's in comfort. She's allowing the cycles to occur around her while she rests and recuperates on a fluffy cloud. Like, that is where you need to be right now. Cancer, find your fluffy cloud. Okay, we're going to just read both of them because they're both for you. It says, all of my emotions are part of my human experience. My grief, anger, sadness, anxiety, or loneliness do not define me. Wow. That explains so much. Like, wow. It's like something is changing in your life, and I know you can feel it. Even if you know what it is or if you don't know what it is, something major has shifted in your life. And whether you feel happy about it, sad about it, scared, fearful, the message is the same. Don't push away your negative emotions. Allow your positive emotions to shine, but also listen to your negative emotions. Well, see, I say negative, but really they're not negative. They're actually they just are. And allowing yourself to feel those things and allow yourself to acknowledge them. They're there for a purpose. They're there for a reason. They are there to show you something, to tell you something. Whether it's an old wound that needs to be healed or whether it's a reminder that you actually are very much loved. I'm going to read this again for you. All of my emotions are part of my human experience. My grief, anger, sadness, anxiety, or loneliness do not define me. If you feel those emotions, it's okay. You are not defined by your emotions. The wonderful thing about emotions, Cancer, and I know you know a lot about emotions. My moon is in Cancer, so I definitely know about emotions as well. Emotions are like waves of the ocean. They will come and they will go. Okay, so don't get too hung up. If you're feeling a certain way, don't get too hung up on it because it's going to go. As you know, this too shall pass. That's what I keep hearing in my head from Spirit. This too shall pass. So whenever you feel yourself feeling sad or angry or anxiety or loneliness or all grief or whatever, this too shall pass. Also, that's true for positive emotions, but that's the wonderful thing is instead of ruining each moment of like, oh my gosh, I don't want this feeling to end, or and then it does end and you feel sad. It's like, just know that if you feel sad, that means happiness is coming to you. Okay? And if you feel happy, know that that's got to go at some point so that you can experience the spectrum of emotions that life has to offer, because without the sadness, you would not know how happy you feel. Without sadness, the people who have felt the deepest sadness also know what it feels like to have the greatest happiness, because the further you go down, the higher you can go up, Cancer. Okay, so keep that in mind for yourself this month, because something's coming, something's changing, and you're being asked to just rest, relax, and really allow the blessings to come to you. If it feels like nothing's really coming to you, that means it's time to trust a little more and have faith a little more and just take a back seat, take a breath, take a chill pill. You don't need to make things happen. You don't need to force things to happen. Only strike when the iron is hot, and you will know it's hot when your spirit speaks to you. And you will know. If you're asking, well, I don't know. Ask for clarity. That's when you rest. That's when you meditate. That's when you get in touch with your emotions, and all will become clear. You will know it when you see it. Okay, Cancer? All right. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope these messages have helped you gain clarity or healing or guidance of any kind, or just confirmation is totally fine too. So go ahead and hit that like button, thumbs up button, and the subscribe button. That would be so great. I am going to be doing at least tarot for all signs every month, and I really want to do pick a cards as well. So stay tuned for that. And I cannot wait to read for you next time. Okay, Cancer? Bye.